folks, to a spectacle, a tremendous light show hyping up this crowd as they get set for this matchup here tonight. Welcome to the home of the Big Orange Nation. Massive Neyland Stadium, home field of the Tennessee Volunteers. As we'll see the number 7 team in the country, the Pittsburgh Panthers, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Tennessee Volunteers. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Hermstreet. Kirk, let's get right to the action. Kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. They start the drive with a quick throw to the right. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
You know, each receiver brings something a little bit different to the table, Chris. To me, the outside receivers usually are a little bit longer, taller guys. You get those slot receivers in the inside, not only can they make the catch, but they have quickness to make plays after the catch. Great example of that right here.
First down here for this offense. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And that gain moves the ball across midfield. First down coming up from the 46. Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. First down. They're going to throw the football. And the ball is hauled in. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. Early in the season, I think you can sense both these teams realize there's a lot to play for, a lot at stake for their seasons, and they're just kind of settling into this game.
Oh, just look at the atmosphere today. It's almost playoff-like out there. Both these teams understand what a win could do for them, and the intensity is jacked up out on the field.
Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
I mean, this is exactly how they wanted to start when they opened up this game, especially on the road. It's a really well-blocked play. Pick up a good chunk of yards. And if you're the offensive line, this is what you've talked about all week in your meetings. Establish the line of scrimmage and take control of things up front. And give their running back plenty of room to pick up those good yards.
Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. Makes a quick grab. They bring him down, but not before he gains first down yardage.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. And the quarterback finds the tight end for the completion. They're finally able to stop, and the quarterback brings the big man down. Not easy to do with that size difference. Second down after that previous play. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. On the move now. The pass is caught. Tackled after the catch, but the ball moves to the 4-yard line.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
And here's that wrinkle, the Wildcat formation, extra blocker, refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, hit.
Well, the script from the offensive coordinator works perfectly here to get this game started for this offense. Great job of mixing up a lot of different looks to get a read and a gauge of what this defense is up to today, and you're able to put 6 points up on the board. Great start.
And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Takes the handoff. It's Butler. Brought down after picking up 5 yards, so 2nd and 5.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Takes the handoff again. They stop him, but it's a first down.
That's just good, hard running by this back. And, man, they've had some good ones over the years. Go back to Jamal Lewis, who was on that 98 National Championship team. Travis Henry, Arian Foster. Boy, Chris, some big physical backs come to mind when you think about the Tennessee Vols.
Everyone moves the ball across the 40.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on 1st down, that's a win.
They'll try the ground game here with the running back. And the Salk were able to bring him down quickly.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Caught near the sticks. It's Baker. Breaks the tackle. He's got room. And gain enough to set up 1st down now at the 39.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on 3rd down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance.
Breaks into the clear. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee.
Well, this is what this running back brings to the table for this offense. He's always one touch away from a huge play. And here he gets the ball, gets some space, and from there, no one's going to catch him on his way to the end zone.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. And the Pittsburgh offense is back out on the field. They scored a touchdown on their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What is an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that 1st down.
So it's 3rd and long from the 29. The defense played coverage or blitz. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the 1st down. Wide open downfield. Tackle made, but not before he reaches the 44. The Panthers come to the line looking to crank up the tempo.
Well, it's 3rd down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't
escapes the pocket, but can now make a play, and they sack him.
This is good pressure by the defense, but it just felt like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a little bit too long, which allowed the defense to get home.
The offense will look to regroup here at 2nd and 11. From the gun, he looks for an open man. They've got him! Again, he couldn't escape.
Chris, that's on the offensive line right there. They definitely have to be feeling responsible because it's almost like you didn't protect your little brother back there.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Here's an easy completion to the back out of the backfield. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's 4th down coming up.
Sometimes you find that open receiver who's short of the sticks, and you hope the run after the catch will be able to give you the 1st down. The defense does a good job of keeping him short of the sticks. Let's see what they do here.
So out comes the field goal team from a long way out. They are putting a whole lot of faith in this kicker. This one will be a 60-yard attempt. Can he get it there? Wasn't alert enough, didn't get the playoff. That'll cost him 5 yards. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. The Panthers will line up to punt it away. Looking to flip the field here. And that punt will just bounce away from the returner and out of bounds, so no return. handoff. And the runner brought down after just a short gain. We are deadlocked at the end of a fun, competitive first quarter. Let's check out the stats so far. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. With the catch, it's Butler. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Hey, it's a game, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
The offense now facing a 3rd and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up 4th down. And the Vols will bring their punt team on the field now. He's on to kick it away, helping his team with field position. And they've got the returner corralled. And the Pittsburgh offense is back out on the field. They came up empty on the last possession, forced to punt it away. And they begin to click now. Scrambling, now he'll make the throw. Physical defending, that one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
And throwing again on 2nd and 10. Receiver makes the grab, and the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Quarterback looks downfield and make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
That completion sets up a 3rd down play. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking for his back. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now. The Panthers will have to punt this one away. They're going to kick it away for the 2nd time. And we'll see what he can do on the return. And the coverage team able to bring him down. And the Volunteers' high-tempo offense is back out on the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? Catch made by the tight end. Stop at the 43, but that's enough to make a first down.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
And the single back takes the handoff. He stopped him, but this offense is threatening now at the +43.
How about that offensive line? That's just getting a hat on a hat, opening just enough room for the back to be able to get through there for a big gain.
And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. They'll try to run inside, but nowhere to go. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Looking for a receiver. And that pass is all in over the middle. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Well, you could tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
The Volunteers come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. On the run, it's Baker. The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
They'll run it here. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
What makes a really good counterplay is selling it to the defense. So you're going to go one way and then handing it off in the opposite direction. But if you don't sell it, you're just giving the defense more time to see what's going on. They can come up and make the tackle, just like you saw there.
Can't hold on. Good defensive play brings up a 4th down.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
Offense rolling the dice on this 4th down call. Looking to throw here. And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there. Now he's bringing it back. Inside the 40. And they'll finally bring him down after a huge return. The defense doesn't just get the takeaway. They set the offense up in great field position.
Wow, what a play by this defense to come up with the interception and a big return. They almost take it to the house, but you got to give the quarterback some credit. Yeah, he threw a pick, but he didn't give up on the play and hang his head. Instead, he makes the tackle to prevent the defense from scoring.
That's a strong run. They finally tackle him down at the 4.
Well, that's what you love to see from an offense. The offensive line and the running back in sync, working together, and it pays off. What a big gain. Thought he might be close to being able to take it all the way to the end zone, but the defense just brings him down there inside the 5.
It's a shovel pass. Caught. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. That's how you finish a play.
Boy, what patience here by this quarterback. I thought he might try to get it downfield, get a little impatient. Instead, why not just check it down to the most gifted guy on your team? Get him out in space, let him do the rest of the work for a touchdown.
And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And he stopped with the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. So the first play of the drive coming up here, under 3 minutes to play before half. The back's got it. Fighting him off. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on 1st down.
He'll hand it off. Got the 1st down and still motoring. They get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33. It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Let's see if the offense can take the lead before the break. You set it down to the offense. 1st and 10. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Catch made down the left side. Explosive play. They make the tackle, but not before he reaches the 37. So this offense is threatening now. Ball inside the 40 after that explosive play.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
Makes the grab. It's Butler. Made the catch, but he was surrounded, Kirk. Not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
And they'll stop him short of the line to gain.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the 1st down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Finds a man open on the right side downfield. Down quickly after the catch, but the ball at the 14 sets up the red zone opportunity now. The Volunteers looking to take advantage of this red zone trip.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on 3rd down, get him the ball.
A quick throw out left, complete. And the defense smothers him for no gain. Defense takes their 3rd and final timeout of the half to talk strategy.
Boy, these receiver screens, if run correctly, can be a big play with a convoy of linemen out in front. This time, just not able to get it going, and it's a nice job of the defense to prevent a big play.
The Ball is caught. The reception nets about 7 yards, but fourth down coming up here. The Vols will look to convert here on fourth down. A running play called on fourth down. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Volunteers.
That's how you close a half off of this offense, leaning on the run game to get into the...
It's blocked. It's picked up by the defense. A live ball. Can they run it all the way back? And midfield. Now the 40. Past the 20. The 10. And he takes it all the way back for 2 points to reclaim the lead. Wow.
I don't know about you, Chris, but didn't it seem that the kicking team just kind of froze after the blocked PAT? It made it a lot easier for the defense once they blocked it to just return it all the way back, and that's 2 points.
And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. So they'll start this drive here with less than a minute remaining on the first half clock. Looking to throw it on first down. Look out, room to run here. And heads out of bounds after a decent gain.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
Important second down play coming up. Pressure is coming. Swarm with a pass rush. Timeout is called. A tough strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
Let's fly to the wideout. Downfield shot was incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there. And the Panthers will line up to punt it away. And this punt heads toward the sideline. Doesn't travel very far. That punt sails out of bounds. There'll be no return this time. So here we go. The first play of the drive. Less than a minute to play before halftime. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Able to pick up just a couple of yards. That's a good run defense. The offense will now quickly spend a timeout. Second down play coming up. Keeping it on the ground here. Tackle, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. They move the 6, but hurry to the line here on first down now. And the quarterback dropping back. Nice grab. It's Butler. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Chris, how about the offensive balance these last couple plays we're seeing from these guys? Not only are they balanced, but the explosiveness. A big run followed up by a big play through the air, and puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
Running out of time in the pocket. Able to get the pass away, but took a hit that time.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Incompletion makes it second down. And he drops back in the gun. Grab near the sticks. It's Baker. Tackle made, but the gain moves the ball to 3. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. And he's going to heave it deep right down the middle. And the pass is broken up beautifully to prevent that big play.
The quarterback's got to do a better job here of reading the coverage. He was determined to get that ball thrown to this receiver, but they played double coverage. He still tries to throw it, and he almost threw an interception.
So on second down, they'll try out the field goal unit, trying to get 3 before halftime. And he's got it from 47 yards away, showing off the deep range. So here's the kickoff now. Offense settling in for 3, tacking on a little bit of momentum before the halftime break. This is a squib kick right to one of the blockers on the return team. And he'll be brought down, and that will wrap up the first half of play. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Panthers will kick it off to begin the second half. He's He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And Tennessee's offense back out on the field now. Trying to get something going early here in the second half and jump on top. They've got it in the backfield. Nowhere to run. They'll lose a yard on the play.
Things just appeared to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front seven of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
Running play goes backwards, makes it 2nd down and 12 now. We'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. They stop him right at the 24.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. And he picks up the 1st down before they get him to the ground. And the Volunteers come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Looking to set up a screen pass here. And he's shoved out of bounds by the defense short of the 1st down marker.
A lot of times this can be a tough play to defend because you're so concerned with getting pressure on the quarterback. But here the defense does a good job of coming off of coverage and chasing down the receiver.
Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Receiver makes the catch. They get him down, but not before he gets to the +38.
And the defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback, recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a 1st down.
The Vols look to keep this drive moving. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2. And the Vols looking to crank up the tempo a bit. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. He'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a 1st down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back just seems to have a nose for that 1st down marker. A few more runs like this, he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
They bring him down, but that play will set up a 1st and goal now at the 10.
Nothing better than an offense on 1st down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Single back takes the handoff. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
This defense is being challenged. They're close to their own goal. Nice job.
So here we go. 3rd down in the red zone. The kind of play that decides football games. Good effort on the run, but the defense stops him just short of the marker. 4th down now. The Volunteers will come to the line looking to convert on 4th down. Here we go, 4th down. They'll try to run for it. He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a 4th down stop.
How about the offense being aggressive? They decide to go for it here, and I got to give all the credit to this defense. Being aware, anticipating the call, knowing exactly where they needed to make the stop, and they did.
Finding space at the 20. They stop him at the 22, but that's important breathing room on this drive.
Chris, the thing that I love about this play is the running back showing great patience and then the vision to find that hole and then accelerate through it for a nice gain.
It's a strong run. Keeps the drive going. First down now. He's looking to throw. Catch is made behind the line of scrimmage. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35.
Boy, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Snags the quick throw. They stop him at the 49, but that'll be a first down. Tackle made, but the sophomore quarterback showing us the arm strength. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone.
And he's got it! A diving catch way downfield.
Boy, this is a big play by this offense. They go on the post route. It's a perfectly run route. It looks like the ball is going to be overthrown, but how about the receiver laying out to bring that one in for the big game?
Pitt getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. And the receivers got it. They get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. It's an out route. The catch made. Brought down at the 7, but the completion moves him into scoring position.
Anytime a quarterback and a receiver are in sync, you've got a chance to make a very successful play. Great job here by the offense.
Try and muscle for the first down. Zero running room. Stop right at the line of scrimmage.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Grab by the receiver.
This crowd is trying to make a difference in this football game and cheering on their defense, and that play right there will make everybody take a seat. What a great job of converting here.
And the crowd really making some noise now, trying to help out this defense to get this stop near the goal line. 1st and goal, handoff. They test the middle there, but get nothing.
I love that this defense is still fighting and still attacking. They're defending a 1st and goal play, and instead of just laying down and letting the offense score, no. They're not backing down. They get penetration, come up with a tackle for a loss.
2nd down, we're going to throw it. Catch made on the right side. And he will be stuffed for no gain. And as we take a break, take a quick look at how the national rankings stack up in the chase for those playoff positions. Let's see how this 4th quarter unfolds. Everything to play for here for both teams. Crucial play to begin the new quarter. The offense sets up with a 3rd and goal. Didn't quite get the payoff in time. It'll be delay of game. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. Design quarterback run. He's swarmed by the defense.
Tell you what, for a tired defense that's been out on that field for a long time on this drive, what a stop there on 3rd and goal. It brings us to 4th and goal. And as a head coach on the offensive side, when you put together this kind of drive and you're this close, inside the 3-yard line, you've got to come away here with a touchdown.
Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. But it's incomplete. A 4th down stop. Turnover on downs.
Chris, what a great job.
And the replay booth has signaled they want to stop and have another look at this one. So after taking a closer look, the officials will overturn that previous ruling. PAT is up and good. They lead by a touchdown here in the fourth quarter. Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. He'll bring it out from his end zone. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job by the coverage team. And Tennessee's high-powered offense is back out on the field. The last time they went forward on fourth down, didn't get it, and it ended up costing them 6 points. Can you bounce back here? He's got his man in the open field. Takes it out to the 44. That's good for a first down.
That's tough for this defense. You give up the catch, but you also let the receiver break a tackle and get some yards afterward.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Caught over the middle. It's Butler. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Quarterback making some changes at the line. Looking to pass here on second down. Turns it loose downfield. Grab down the middle. It's Butler. Tackle made after a big gain. Ball moves to the 21.
What a gain here. Big play for this offense. The quarterback and receiver just seem to be in sync. Tough on that corner to try to make a play on that ball.
Using the ground again here. Tailback has the handoff.
Chris, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Defense makes the stop very close to a first down. The Volunteers hustle to the line to run the hurry up. In the third and short, they'll try to throw for it. Grab near the sticks. It's Baker. Touchdown, Dogs. This offense cannot be stopped.
That's what I love about this running back is he's so dangerous after the catch. You look at him and you think about the ability to run between tackles or even bounce it outside, and that's great. But what makes him really one of the more dangerous backs in the country is this right here. Catch the ball to the backfield, make people miss, and take it into the end zone.
And that kick will just bound into the end zone for a touchback. And the Panthers offense is back out on the field. First play of the drive, they come out throwing. Moves out of the pocket. Scrambling around now, looking downfield. He's got it with room to run. They drag him down after a big gain. Ball moved all the way to the 38.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Caught by the back behind the line of scrimmage.
And they get some positive yards here. But just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, I kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Running back has it on a screen now. Looks like Pitt will have the first down.
Wow, they get positive yards here, but you have a sense that they wanted a little bit more with that pitch and catch.
They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. Direct snap. And he's getting boxed in. The defense not at all fooled by the Wildcat look.
This is a great job of being prepared by this defense. Almost anticipating this play. They're in position to bring him down for a loss.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Running back here in a direct snap. And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time. throw for the first down. So the clock has stopped, and we've reached the last 2 minutes here. And it's incomplete. He just dropped a little screen pass, and that's going to bring up fourth down. So the decision is to not go for it, but settle for 3. Here comes the field goal team. Makes it look easy. And that puts them in the lead in the final couple of minutes.
Well, there's nothing more impressive to me than a kicker that can come through in the clutch. Gives them the lead here in the fourth quarter, but there's still time left for a final drive, so their defense will have to step up.
Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. First play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
Everything about this play tells you about today's offenses and what they're asking out of their running backs. You can't just be a guy who runs the football anymore. You have to be able to catch it as well. And he didn't do a very good job of it on this play.
This pass is on target. He's starting, but he gets out across the 25-yard line.
Well, I'll tell you what, this guy's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. And here we are, late in the game. He needs to continue to play with that consistency. And that's a great example that he's up to it.
The receiver grabs it. He has first down yardage at the 46. They bring him down, but the sophomore quarterback shows what a cannon he has. The ball's getting set on 1st and 10. Looking to chuck it again. Running back grabs it on the screen. Breaks loose at the 30. He's in the clear. They finally tackle him down at the 1 after that catch and run. And now the defense decides to spend the timeout to regroup a bit. 1st and goal. Can the offense punch it in and claim the lead here in the fourth quarter? Touchdown, Tennessee. They jump on top now here in the fourth.
Well, what an unbelievable job by this offense, Chris. They put themselves in a position to put a touchdown on the board. They take the lead, and now we'll see if their own defense can hold on to that lead in these last couple minutes of the game.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. Play of the drive now from the 25. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looking for a late deep shot. That one is incomplete. Took a downfield shot on 1st down, but missed it.
Well, the defense better be aggressive here themselves. Clearly, we're seeing an approach by this offense that they're going to attack downfield. Probably saw something in the first half that they could take advantage of. They come out early and try to hit it for a big one.
He's running out of time here. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35. 1st down, clock stops for a moment, but no huddle here. They've got to hurry. And he'll set up to throw. Finds an open target on the left side. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there. The Panthers will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. He escapes the pocket. Took contact on the throw. Makes the catch downfield. They finally get him down, but this passing game has produced a chunk play. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. Offense comes out needing a score in this one-possession game. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Deep shot toward the end zone. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
The quarterback has got to do a better job of recognizing that there's double coverage on this receiver. He still tries to throw that in there, believing in his receiver, and he almost throws an interception.
Here we go, trailing late in the game here. Serious urgency for this offense right now. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on 1st down. Pass incomplete under heavy pressure. Just got it away.
Well, this is it. Late in the game, really tight situation. This is what separates a good quarterback from a great quarterback. Can he come up with the play to keep this drive alive?
The offense was moving well, but two incompletions sets up a 3rd and 10. Here's a target, and it's complete. They make the tackle, but nice gain. Sets them up 1st down at the 14. Tight game, final 2 minutes. Can the offense make a play here? And they desperately need it. Catch made, looking for the goal line. Really solid 1st down gain. He's just short of the marker, so maybe a chance here to take a downfield shot. They'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. Looking to scramble. And left with no option, just has to throw it away.
Now that's going to bring up a critical 3rd down here as we're late into this football game and a drive where they need points. This quarterback's got to take control of this huddle, make sure everybody's on the same page. You have multiple plays that you could go to, whether it's a run or a pass.
Touchdown, Pittsburgh. And they take the lead here in the 4th quarter.
Chris, what a drive by this offense to put the go-ahead score up with under 10 seconds to go. You know, as a quarterback, you hope for opportunities like this, and this offense and the quarterback delivers in a big way.
And it's a school kick taken by one of the up men. He's tackled at the 34 after a decent kick return there. The first play of this drive now, they're set up at the 34. 1st down, looking to throw the football. Finds a man to the left, big catch downfield. And a late timeout taken, just 4 seconds on the clock. Fresh set of downs for the offense, 1st down. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. And just a short gain here, and that will do it for this ball game. So what an entertaining battle here today. But in the end, Kirk, the #1 ranked team